what's up?
Hey, Mr. Sockavello, what are you up to, buddy?
Just finishing up a cooking job, getting the dishes, getting my food truck loaded, and I'm on to the next job after this.
Who you working for?
I was doing a thing for Morgan Freidman, but I'm done with that. I'm wrapping up, and I am getting ready to maybe take a little bit of a break and
Well, anybody who deserves a break, it's you, because you're always so busy with your cooking business.
yeah, I had Morgan Freidman was we did a little get together for some of his friends and stuff. I prepared some delicious dishes, and now I'm done.
Yeah, Morgan Freedman, you never know. Half of Morgan Freedman is like AI, but how was he? Was he a cool guy?
Well, you know him. He's always Andy Dufresne was raped.
That's a good Morgan Freeman. That's exactly what he sounds like.
In the summer of Shawshank Prison, my friend was brutally sodomized in a prison dungeon.
That sounds just like Morgan Freeman, you know.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be doing that. I'm moving on. Did you get your truck all fixed up?
Yes, I got the truck fixed. It was a few problems, but it fucking runs like brand new now. And yeah, I fixed the truck, and then it was still fucking smoking like fucking crazy. And I dumped some bars leak stuff, and now it's like perfect. So on to the next job. That's done. Then the other day I went to the store and my fucking other car fucking broke. My mom's car broke. I had to fucking fix it. Something with the fucking lock or something.
When it's one thing going wrong, there's usually like two things going wrong. There's always something else. Every fucking time, there's one thing and then there's something else.
Every time there's one thing, and then there's something else. So, yeah, I just wanted to call and say what's up. If you're busy, I can let you go. You can call me back another time.
No, I'm not busy. I got my people working. They're doing all the hard work. I'm just supervising. I'm hanging. I'm banging. I'm doing what I do, which is hanging and banging, preparing delicious dishes.
Hanging and banging, dude, and preparing delicious dishes, brother. You know what they say? Fill your belly with goodness, fill your heart with love.
Wow, what a great saying. I'm going to use that on my cooking show.
You know, I thought you actually came up with that, and I was just remembering it. But if you didn't come up with it, you're free to take it. You should make a t-shirt that say that.
Fill your belly with goodness, fill your heart with love.
Yeah, well, you know, we've got a lot of sayings. I could come up with 100 sayings, but it's just which one fits right. So, I wanted to tell you I'm getting ready. I was gonna try to do the your baked fish dish tonight, but I'm not gonna be able to go downtown, so I'm gonna I want to have that at some point. I'm craving that baked fish dish.
The baked fish dish is delicious. You know, you get the premium tartar sauce, and it is a meal and a half, man. Let me tell you.
Yeah, yesterday I made the your Salisbury steak kind of with the hamburgers and the gravy. Very delicioso dish.
That also is a delicious dish. Let me tell you. You know, I've got a lot more recipes ready to go if we ever do want to do a season 4 of cooking with Mr. Sockavello.
You know, I was thinking, I don't know what we're doing. Sometimes I get a little disgruntled and I'm about done doing all these fucking videos and stuff because it's not really helping me any.
But you have to think of all people who it is helping, who watch the videos and the content, and they do get something out of it.
That is true. We are trying to help out, but eventually, if we don't stop talking, they're gonna probably, try to kill us or something for digging into their Jewish bullshit.
The fucking Jews are a fucking another level of evil, and you gotta watch them because they will try to fuck you up the ass.
No one is fucking me up the ass, okay? No one's fucking you up the ass, and no one's going up my fucking ass. Period. Okay, period. Case closed. No ass fucking is going on here.
Exactly. It's going up my ass either. I'm sick of everything's gay and everyone wants to go up everyone's ass. Fuck is wrong with people?
I don't know. I'm sick of it though. They just never fucking stop with this bullshit.
So, what else you got going on? Did you got your garden all started for delicious homemade vegetables?
Yes, I got the garden planted. I got tomatoes and peppers and a zucchini, and my strawberries are doing good. I last year I just threw all my pumpkins in the field. And they're already coming up, so I haven't turned the sprinklers on yet, but I'm sure when I do, I'm gonna have fucking tons of pumpkins growing.
You know what pumpkins mean? Delicioso homemade pumpkin pie. Absolutely.
Yeah, so I wasn't really thinking of season four, but you got any ideas for season four of Cooking with Mr. Sockavello? Maybe we can get that going.
This season, I wanted to make a delicious chocolate chip cookies, and maybe we could do like a white chocolate chip macadamia nut cookie. Sounds good. Also thinking of like maybe doing some broccoli beef, maybe doing some kind of a teriyaki chicken kind of a thing. That sounds kind of good. I've got a couple recipes. And whatever. I don't know. I could put together some recipes pretty quick.
Yeah, well, I'm sure you're the man of 1,000 recipes, so you could put together a bunch of recipes for season four at any time. So we could, I was just thinking, do we want to do another 4th of July special this year? I mean, this is the 250th birthday of America. However, it doesn't really seem like we should be celebrating because every fucking thing that we do has to somehow connect to Israel in some way.
Yeah, fucking Trump and all this Israel shit is completely ridiculous. They canceled their concert of washed up fucking music people, and there's no bands to choose from. There hasn't been a band in I don't know how long. You think this was gonna be a big deal, but it's just a fucking butt fuck Trump bullshit thing.
Yeah, and all the music is just like nigger rap music. And it's just nobody wants to listen to that. Nobody, you're totally just doing all this for the boomer people, and they gonna want rap music. So it's like, what are you going to get bands from the fucking 70s to play? It's like it's over. American culture is fucking dead and gone. And the only ones keeping it afloat are fucking boomers with their boomer culture. Everyone else has been alienated, isolated, bounced out, and they want you to act like, hey, everything's fine. It's 250 years. And we're going to hopefully go another 250 years of supporting Israel and number one allies and all this bullshit.
I'm fucking sick of it. I think this is gonna be the last birthday of America. Cause people, if you get on Twitter, man, people are fucking Jewed out by all this stuff. And they're tired of fucking black people stabbing people and murdering people. It's a big bullshit butt fuck retard thing that's going on.
Yeah, I think it's done. unless they actually make these arrests, which they're not going to do it. But I'm holding out hope that they do make these arrests. And now they're going to audit the Fort Knox. And then when they figure out the gold situation, they're going to back gold back currency. And it's all just like, they're not going to do shit. They're not going to do shit. Everyone's a pedophile. Everyone's a fucking horrible fucking Jew attack person. And it's just like, it's not going to happen.
Yeah, I don't. I'm thinking it's not going to happen either. But sooner or later, people are going to wake the fuck up. It's going to be serious, serious go time.
Oh, I think people are they're waiting for like the first shot to be fired, and then it's going to be complete pandemonium when it comes to all this crazy shit that's going to go on.
I agree. I think the days of plenty for these people is ending, and it's gonna be not good when the hammer drops and the bullshit stops, as they say.
I agree 100% because people can't do anything. Okay, now I've heard they're burning what the fuck? They were burning wrecking yards for cars. So you know, the blue book on some of these cars is like nothing. Like my truck, where you probably couldn't get $500 on the blue book. Now I got the engine all fixed. It runs strong, and it'll run for another. I think there's like 115,000 miles on it or something. But those Ford Rangers and stuff, they'll go 300,000 miles. So you're really gonna have to, get something old that you can fix that has parts because I think they're gonna continue with this gas shortage. This Iran war thing is just gonna keep going, and everything's just gonna keep accelerating to where, there's so many people put out these little feelers, but they're gonna not have the midterms because of wars going on, and you know, Trump has just turned into this fucking Jew guy who only cares about Jews and everybody but the people who matter, which are the younger generations. They just they don't care anymore. And once the people see that they don't care anymore and they're not helping them, that's when this is going to accelerate. And, you're going to start locking people up for anti-Semitism and all this bullshit, and it's just going to backfire, and you're going to cause a revolution or something, which maybe I think that's kind of what we need.
Agree. I think we do need something. We need. We definitely need like Jesus to come back and lead a revolution against the synagogue of Satan.
Amen to that, dude. We need Jesus to come back and cleanse the land of all this darkness and all this evil. That these people are just not even hiding it anymore. They're just right out in the open. The same with black people. They're not even trying to act appropriate. They're just, everything is just, nigga, attitude, bullshit. It's just all nigger, horrible, 16 IQ people committing crime and violence, and then they'll punch somebody in the face and somebody fights back and they claim racism. It's just like they're completely retarded people.
Yeah, they're fucking tards, dude. Not all black people are cool like Morgan Freidman, but most of them are just violent animals.
That is true. I mean, Morgan Freidman is pretty cool.
Okay, what else? I saw that you released your documentary on what really happened, and I think that I watched the first part, and it fucking kicks ass, dude. I don't know how there's only 115 views or whatever.
Dude, I don't know anything about anything. I thought all this would take off, and it's just like, it's just steal our shit. nonstop, dude. Everyone just kind of takes the research we did and makes it like they came up with it. And yeah, I did a behind the desk segment. It'll be out on Monday, tomorrow, first thing. It's just like, Tucker Carlson is talking about giants, and someone else will talk about something else and giants. And it's just like they're all trying to control this information and keep it down. But, you know, I'm I'm gonna give it to the end of the year for sure. And we'll see what happens. But I got my Secret Societies documentary. It's almost ready to record. Probably next week. I'm hoping like maybe next Thursday or Friday I can get out to my office and get the audio all recorded, get the parts all started, and then get done with that. We'll be releasing that over the next few months. I'll release the full thing to Patreon like I do, but the individual segments will come out over the next few months, and then I did want to do What Really Happened Part 2, and
Well, I'm sure we kind of got to at least complete the cycle. And then I think we kind of ride off into the sunset, I guess.
yeah, I'm thinking, this isn't going to go anywhere. We can only do so much. And if, I released both parts of that documentary, zero comments, zero questions, zero compliments, and no likes, but 115 views. Like, how do you watch something and not at least like? I mean, that's like a free thing you could do. And it's just like nobody ever clicks and likes or anything. And I think it's because the Freemason Jew people are the only ones watching it. And then it's so shadow banned, no one would even know to find it. But, I answer every question, and there's not much you can do to discount what I'm saying.
I know, dude. We've cracked the case, and it's such a dystopian thing you've got to face. Understanding how everything's fake. I could see people just they don't want to do it. They don't want to see it. They don't want to look into it. They don't want to acknowledge any of the work we've done to slowly educate the people in order to destroy the New World Order.
Yeah, it's like all these people want to fight, but they don't really want to educate themselves, which is the greatest weapon you can have against these people, as they try to once again round people up and put them into camps. And it's always going to be the Jews rounding people up and putting them into camps. Why they tell you they were once rounded up and put into camps. It's such a fucking bullshit thing. And the only people who buy it still are the controlled opposition people, the people who were bought and paid for, and the APAC Jew people.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. You'd think at some point this has got to turn around, but dude, I don't think fucking Trump is gonna do it at all, man. He's fucking all he talks about is fucking Israel all fucking day long, just like all the other fucking Judeo-Christian boomer fucking people. They will not shut the fuck up about their Jewish supremacy, and we're sick of it. The same with black people. All they fucking do is bitch and complain while cashing our fucking checks. And it's like people are too afraid to say anything, but you get on Twitter and their things are changing.
Things are changing for sure, and I think 5 years from now, you might have fucking total breakdown, civil war, race riots, race war, like have the war to end all wars until the white Western people figure out that we don't really need any of these people for anything. Okay. And therefore, it's going to be ended sooner rather than later, I think. But who knows? I mean, they definitely, if they could get away with rounding people up and putting them into re education camps for anti Semitism, they fucking will. and then the aliens are coming. They're gonna have they keep saying they're going there. It's the truth that the aliens came out and like changed the fabric of our reality and all this stuff. And it's like, well, yeah, no shit. And you find out that these people running every aspect of our government and the presidency and our Israeli Jew people, and the Jews serve these demons, and they're 100% in league with each other ever since this Roswell crash, which immediately led to the creation of Israel. It's not hard to figure out that the Nazis were these Zionist people brainwashing Germany to do their bidding the same way they've brainwashed America to do their bidding. It's like it's so easy to figure out, but the truth is anti-Semitic and racist and hateful, and therefore will go the opposite way because they've been so fucking brainwashed by the boomer generation to believe all this shit that it's not real. But, you know, we got other stuff we're working on. It is nice to, when I'm really busy, to not have to pay attention to this shit and just take a few days off because it's just like there's no winning, there's no getting out of this, there's no way to get out of this anytime soon. So we're just gonna have to keep our heads down, finish our work, get this information out the best we can, show people how to make delicious dishes, and then we'll be gone and people can do whatever they want with this information, I guess.
Yeah, I was thinking, are you gonna put your secret societies? Are you gonna make a book out of that?
I could, but I thought I would have sold way more copies of the other book, and it's just like it would just be like an extra month and a half of work to sell 3 copies and make $28. So, I could. It's nice to just have another fourth book and then worry about the fifth and final book if I do What Really Happened Part Two. But I don't know, dude. It's just I get way discouraged dealing with this shit that doesn't seem to ever go anywhere.
Yeah, but you have to think that the future generations are gonna be super prime for this information. And I think also when the general public people start asking the right questions, they will find videos and it'll probably be a big thing in the future. I mean, it might not be, but it could be a huge thing. When you find out that we've been telling people the truth for years for nothing, and all these other people get paid millions of dollars to influence people with lies and Jewish propaganda.
Yeah, it's disgusting when you see how like Joe Rogan is gonna have some fucking idiot on talking about whatever. I forgot he had some fucking idiot on the other day, and it was just like, dude, we were talking about this 10 years ago, and everybody whose nose looked into this, and they just act like, oh, I've never heard this before. Wow, you're just saying that there used to be people that were giant people from the Bible as 60 million years ago.
Fucking dumb, dude. I don't know. People are fucking dumb. And they're like spitefully fucking dumb, man.
Spitefully dumb and willfully ignorant by their own lack of fucking humanity and their freaking empty heads.
I know, dude. I know it is. It's a stressful time, but hang on a second. Empty the truck first before you put the cases in. How many times am I gonna fucking tell you? The dishes go in first and the food goes in second. You remove the food first when we get back to the fucking kitchen. And the dishes stay there if they're clean. You fucking moron. Okay, sorry about that. These fucking people I got working for me are almost fucking retarded.
You need to get some better help down there. They're gonna mess up your kitchen, your cooking stuff.
No, it's like the same thing. I don't know how many jobs we gotta go on. You put the dishes in first because they're heavy. And then you put the cooking The heating stuff on top of that, food is the last thing to go in. It's the first thing to go out. I mean, goddamn, is that super fucking hard to figure out?
Oh, I know it. You don't have to tell me. It's common sense, but this generation does not have any common sense, and therefore, what are you going to do? You know?
All right, I gotta go. I gotta leave here in a second. I gotta fucking deal with these idiots. Hang on. The food comes in last! Damn you! Stop what you're doing and let Alejandro take over! You're fucking pissing me off!
Wow, you cracked the whip down there.
I'm tired of these idiots. Half these people, all they want to do is collect a check and take a fucking break, dude. You gotta fucking put the work in before you have the rewards. Am I right?
You're right, my man. You tell them. You say, hey, baby, don't you dare try to do what I'm not telling you to do. You know how it's done.
Yeah. We'll see about that. Okay, what else you got going on? Anything else?
Well, I got a fucking ant problem in my house. I got fucking ants every fucking where. This is the worst year for bugs I have ever seen in 40 plus years of life. I can't believe how bad bugs are this year.
Yeah, that's a weird thing. I don't have problems with that. But ants are fucking horrible. Where they you know where they're coming from?
Well, I think my attic is like infested with ants. I don't know how the fuck ants get into an attic, but my attic is filled with fucking ants. And I set off a bomb up there last week and killed them all. And then, my mom has so much boomer fucking Christmas shit and tubs, like this ungodly amount of stuff that the boomers have. That's why everybody who's a hoarder, they're all like boomer people because they just, I don't know. I don't understand why you're never going to touch this stuff ever again. Just get rid of it. If you're not going to touch it and you have no people to pass it on to, throw it the fuck away.
Yeah, I agree. I know. You gotta just deal with it, I guess. I don't know. Ants do suck though. So what are you gonna do?
Well, I pulled all this stuff from you wouldn't believe how many tubs of like Christmas shit was up there. I pulled it all down. Tomorrow's first thing. I'm going to set off another bomb. I'm going to get up there. I got a bunch of paint things. I'm going full Terminator 2 ant termination first thing tomorrow. So, I just wanted to give you a call and say hi and see what you're up to. And I got my truck fixed. I got all that done. Gas is fucking $6 and something cents a gallon here. 6.09, I think. I filled up my truck yesterday. And it's just like, dude, I'll bet you it's gonna get way worse. And they seem to not give a fuck about people at all. Because the fucking poor people have EBT and free money, and the boomer people have money. And it's just like the generations in the middle are just fucked over by this Jew policies. I'm sick of it. And I know everybody just says, hey, you blame the Jews for everything. Well, find anything that's not caused by these Jew people.
I know they seem to be. I gotta talk. I gotta watch my words here when I'm on my job, but they're definitely a problem.
They're a fucking huge problem, and people are getting tired of having to bend over backwards for the same races of people who fucking hate us and want us to die.
Yeah, you pay all their bills, they get all the free money and stuff, and they fucking hate white people more than anything. And they never, when the EBT comes, it's all help us, help us, help us. But fuck you. Why don't you help yourself and not be such a piece of garbage?
I know, dude. I am about at my wits' end with everything. And I'm giving this QAnon shit. I already don't believe, and I don't think anything is ever going to happen. But if this 4th of July comes and goes without any arrest, we now have to just publicly shame every single utard MAGA retard and just they've lost it so fucking hard. Every single person a part of this supposed awakening and all this stuff, they're all boomer people and they're all clueless. Because every single one they believe in space and the planets and all this stuff. I was watching this thing the other day, and this guy was working with the Soviets, and the Soviet cosmonauts, they weren't really passionate about space and they didn't really care. And it was like a inconvenience for them to work on their space program. And I was just like,
Space is fake, dude. You don't think the fucking Russians know how fake everything is?
exactly my point. Was like, dude, this fucking Russians must see these Americans coming to work on space. They must think they're so fucking stupid by believing in this stupid shit that's like, it's so common sense with the, how's your satellite program going? And it's like such a fucking fuck you to people. It's so stupid and it's just like common sense. You can't explain it to anybody. They don't care. They don't know. They don't want to know. And it's just like keep the rap culture going, keep the hookup culture going, keep the weed culture and smoke weed. All this dumb shit, dude. I used to fucking smoke weed like all day, every day. And it's just like you don't even get high. So it's just you have to quit. And then you can take one coke every once in a while and you're good. But
You smoke weed all the time, dude? Holy shit.
oh yeah, I was doing my music. I was always high. Getting drunk, getting high, making cool music, frisbee golfing and stuff, but I haven't done any of that in a long time. So it's just like moving on to the next thing. And I think with the videos and all the stuff we're doing, I think we're going to get to the point where we're going to stop doing it and do something else. Because I think I could probably make some like fake commercials for like pet groomers or something. And I could just get a job doing commercials for people. I mean, I'm pretty good at video editing and putting all this together. I think I could start that. But then it's like everything else. I started a construction business and it never goes anywhere because you can't advertise because your accounts are shadow banned. And then, you're white, so you can't go work anywhere. You have to have a fucking permit. Meanwhile, Mexicans can sell food in the parking lot of Food Max and stuff. And it's like, dude, if I went and started selling fucking Rice Krispie treats or something. The fucking police would come and ask you if you got a permit. And meanwhile, the Mexicans can just do it. They don't speak English. They get away with everything. It's just everything's a double standard against white people, and I'm so tired.
I know, dude. All I can say is you got to keep your head up and hope that things are going to change for the better because I don't know. I think either very soon we're going to be out of this and head to the way of the future, or we're just going to keep being degraded until our civilization is gone.
Yeah, I mean, you look at France and dude, everywhere where they've just flooded it with these migrant people, it's just like a third world country. And it's like, is that the goal? Is to make every single country just a third world shithole with brown people everywhere that can't fucking function at all. They're all like sub IQ people. And it's like it's not a mean thing, and it's not all of them, but it's the majority of them. It's not all Jews, but every single time it's Jews. So I don't know how you pretend like it's not a thing.
Pretending it's anything.
No, not you. I'm saying like people pretend like, oh, they're such great people. They're our fucking ally. And they all fucking hate your guts and want to kill you.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I don't know, dude. I think I'm with you. Let's give it to the 4th of July let's plan on doing a 4th of July Modern American Gangster special, second annual special, and let's lay it all out there for everybody.
We could do that. I've got I was thinking last year I forgot I wanted to do something. I'll have to watch last year's 4th of July special. I'm gonna watch it. And we'll take some notes, we'll get some ideas, and we'll plan on doing another 4th of July special. And maybe I could get the fire pit going, we can get some tunes going. Maybe we could, I always say this, we could get a live stream going and just hang out with people, talk about things, so we can have the 4th of July special ready to go. And then actually on the 4th or something, I don't even know what day that is. Do I have a calculator? I don't have a calendar out here. Okay, well, I don't know what day that is. I could let me check the computer real quick. Okay, July 4th is a Saturday. It's the first Saturday in July. So it's a weekend. That's good. And I'll think of something. We could do something. We could always get together and get some appetizers, have some delicious dishes, have some other dishes ready to go, have some things. I'm thinking this year it's going to be more of like snacks. I was thinking I wanted to do a big sandwich. So maybe we could make a big sandwich and do some homemade potato chip, fry them, do some other stuff. Maybe that would be fun. Maybe I always wanted to try to make like homemade mozzarella sticks breading. I think that'd be good.
Yeah, well, the key to that is you have to freeze mozzarella sticks before you dip them. So if cheese is frozen, it doesn't liquefy so easy, and that's kind of how you do it, I think. I haven't done those in a while.
Oh, see, I knew you would know how to do it. But yeah, I think that would be fun if we did like appetizers and stuff, and maybe do dessert. Maybe I could I don't know. We'll think of something. I'm gonna plan right now. I'm loosely planning on doing another 4th of July special, and I think that will be a fun thing to do.
Okay, you know what? I will maybe tonight or tomorrow. I will watch the first 4th of July special. We'll get some ideas and we'll plan it out because we're like 5 or 6 weeks away, and we'll really get something good together.
All right, that sounds good to me. Give me a call if you have any questions. What am I doing? I did want to record my video, but that shouldn't stop me from doing this. And I will put that on and check it out, and we'll get some ideas. So,
All right, dude. I will talk to you later. You got anything important? You can give me a call or shoot me a text.
okay, Mr. Sockavello, I will talk to you later, brother.
All right, buddy. Talk to you later.
All right, bye.